Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sometimes Movies. We're your hosts,
Tim Gagen,
Bryan Jiminez,
Ryan,
and Yusef Shah. Today, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We have no topics, but we do have a try not to laugh challenge. But before we get into that try not to laugh challenge, this nigga's already mad. I'm not even sure what's going on.
all that.
God damn,
Nah, the
bro.
pillow, it's throwing me off. I can't.
I'm
I
not
gotta be
gonna
on
lie.
my A game.
Fuck these mic stands. I'm going old fashioned.
going raw?
I'm going raw.
He's going raw.
I'm going raw
shit.
like Eddie Murphy.
That was a really good special, by the way.
It is one of the greatest comedy specials of all time that I actually have never seen. Fun fact.
Oh,
and
damn.
it's weird that I say that because I've seen a lot of stand-up comedy, like a lot of stand-up comedy, and it's weird that I haven't seen one of the most iconic ones of all time. But, hey, that's
you were
life we live.
struggling. He gave up on that fucking mic, bro.
I don't want to break it, bro.
But that's
This
life we live
equipment ain't mine,
sometimes.
bro.
I got a question for y'all.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What's the minimum amount of
Pause.
money that you would need to punch a 7-year-old child off guard with all your might?
Give me
with all your
1,000.
might.
I mean, I've technically done that before. Well,
You need to punch him in the head.
That was by
full
accident.
full strength,
I think like
and they
one
need to be
stab.
like off guard. So I'll give you guys
Okay.
I'll give you guys the scenario here. You're basically, you know where the bus stop is. They're getting off their bus. They're walking down by themselves. Basically, as soon as they take the left off that bus stop, you sneak up behind them and like just mollywop them with like, all the strength that you have.
1,000.
$1,000
question's
is how
asked?
much you
I mean, but you're going to prison.
No, no
Oh, shit.
repercussions.
Okay.
You're
I
not
don't
catching
know
me.
money. All right, guys, we're back. We had to take a quick break.
Yeah, Ryan had the shit.
Ryan didn't have to shit for once. The audio fucking sucks. They gave us a 1 gigabyte card. So thank you,
Shitty,
Monco.
bro.
Eat a dick. Fuck you guys.
I wonder how old that is.
That SD card?
Yeah, because like
Probably
who
the
makes,
first SD card ever made.
Probably
in
first
my
one. Yeah,
honest
you can
opinion.
record up to 1 gigabyte of any audio.
Yeah, 1 whole
One
gigabyte.
fucking gigabyte. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
So we
Wherever
don't know
you
where
guys
we
need.
stopped, right?
Yeah, we have no clue where we
So-
stopped.
Should we should definitely start with the pop thing, though.
Oh, talk about pop music again?
Yeah, I think we should cut this conversation we're having right now, but I think we should start with the pop. just
I'm
in
not
case.
gonna lie. I think starting from a conversation we were already like flowing through is really hard. I think we might as well just start a whole new conversation.
well,
we don't know where we
Ryan-
left off at, but we're gonna start a whole new.
Ryan had a
conversation.
question, no? Right? Ain't that
Yeah,
right?
Out of all the presidents, who was the realest nigga?
Me and Brian will say it at the same time.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
3, 3, 2, 1. Teddy Roosevelt.
My
Oh,
guy,
shit.
Teddy.
it
He
was
Wait,
pretty
why?
cool.
Yeah, explain.
That man wanted-
I don't know what Teddy. Like, I mean, I've
This
heard-
nigga got shot in the
He
middle
wanted,
of a speech.
he wanted all the smoke, and he like went after everyone. Like didn't give a fuck, pretty
So
much.
Ronald Reagan got shot too.
No, he didn't.
No, not like Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt was like on cavalry on a horse. He got shot. It's like fuck you. I'm gonna charge after.
He
you.
got shot in the middle of a speech and kept going. That nigga was a real nigga. Or no, someone tried to shoot him, failed, kept going. This nigga got
That
lost
was
in
a
a
balloon that
jungle.
popped. That wasn't a gunshot.
He got lost in a jungle, made it out alive, like a demon.
Okay.
This nigga almost won as a third party member. He was like the only person who came
Literally
close.
Only close.
He ran as it was called, I think, like the Populist
It was.
Party. or
I
something
think
like that.
I remember the animal being the moose.
Or no, the Progression Party. That's what it's called. He
And
was
the
very
thing was a moose.
progressive. And for,
He started
for
the state
1920s.
parks.
Yeah, bro.
We got state
But
parks
then
because
his
of him.
relative, Franklin.
That's not his relative. That's
That's
his
his-
relative
that's like his
is
nephew.
Eleanor.
Dude, I got.
No, because Franklin's last name is Roosevelt because he married into the Roosevelts. He is a Delano.
okay.
Eleanor is the Roosevelt.
The more you know. History.
See,
history.
you learn something new every day. You get a little history lesson while you're on the
The
podcast.
public education system failed you.
That's right. You heard it here first.
Also, Teddy Roosevelt was big in a trust, along with Howard Taft, was very big in the busting trusts and destroying monopolies, which I appreciate. Hell yeah, Teddy.
Wasn't he a boxer too?
Yeah, he
Probably.
definitely did. Yeah, he did like bare bones boxing or something, bare knuckle boxing. Like he would fight everyone that he challenged to fight. He basically did everything. He was like he pretty much was a Chad, pretty much.
He
The
would.
first show.
The
bro.
only president I would honestly see him giving him a run for his. Actually, two. Either Lincoln or Gerald Ford.
What about JFK?
JFK would get the
Bro, he
shit
was
kicked out of him
crippled.
by
He
Teddy
was
Roosevelt.
he was sick in all
JFK
manners.
would get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, bro. As much
There's
as I
none of
liked,
them.
as much as I thought he was a cool dude, he would get stomped, bro.
Yeah, that nigga is
He
not.
was-
Have you ever read Killing Kennedy? You ever had to read that for history or anything?
Nah.
That's
I
a good
liked his
book.
brother better. I like Bobby Kennedy a
Bob
lot.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
What about John?
Yo,
Jones?
John F. Kennedy is gay. First things first. Happy Pride Month to all of our listeners
Yo.
out there. Happy Pride Month. But John F. Kennedy was gay. Y'all see that picture I popped at JFK
I saw
with
it.
his
Best friend.
best friend?
No.
That nigga holding him. Oh my god, bro.
He's
This
definitely had at
nigga
least
holding
a
him by the
couple
waist. They're
threesomes.
fucking looking at each other like
This is breaking
in his
news.
eyes.
I
I'm
never
like
With
heard
the,
about
that.
amount
this
of, with the
before.
amount of people JFK fucked, he's had at least a few free.
He definitely
threesomes.
did go around, bro. He was swinging
Yeah.
dick like crazy.
Look at this, bro.
Literally everyone like within like a 20-mile radius of like that worked like within like the capital, like JFK fucked.
Bro, look at this. You tell me this
Oh.
is his best friend?
Yeah,
That looks like some like
Ain't shit friendly
that's
about this.
That's some friendly shit right there. That's a little too close.
Exactly. And look at how he's looking each other in the eyes,
Yeah,
bro.
that's some
that's
deep-
like
So-
that's
that's
a look
intimate.
of
Wait, let
love,
me see.
yeah.
So that's a young JFK.
Yeah,
right?
it's like before. That's like probably before. Like
I
around
think-
the
So
I-
you gotta
time.
show the picture on the screen when you.
I think he was experimenting.
Yeah.
That nigga JFK.
I mean, he was a sailor.
I see
He
it.
was in the Navy.
Oh yeah, sailor's gay.
Mm.
I think that's
That's
the thing.
the joke.
But,
Yeah,
but you gotta think about this. This could have been like a funny picture.
literally.
Like,
That's my thought
like,
immediately.
You know, niggas do this shit, especially white boys. I'm not. You white boys cannot gay and get away with it. Like
So-
a lot of the times when, bro.
Not just white
Considering he
guys.
was the president in the 1960s,
I want to see
that means that photo was taken in what, in the 1940s? You think they
They were
took
joke, bro. They could joke around back then.
nigga in the 1940s?
He clapped Marilyn, bro. That's all I know.
this?
He clapped Marilyn Monroe.
You know,
He's
bro.
bi. He's at very.
They got
least
money. They
bi.
can get away
He's
with
bi.
it.
He's bi. He's bi.
Have you
And look
seen-
at his wife. His wife is ugly. Have you seen Jackie Kennedy? She
Oh,
might
yeah.
actually be the ugliest first lady in the history of first
Yeah,
lady.
But he
Bro.
slept around so much. Like he had
Yeah,
slept
bro,
multiple
if
times,
my
and
wife
she
looked like that too, I would too.
and she knew about it. Like they had like a separate room next door. Like if you read in the book, like they talk about it, and like literally,
Yeah,
like he
bro.
said, like if he didn't have sex, like he would like start to get pains.
Bro, look how far her eyes are away from
Yo,
her.
that's the most classic. No, I saw this on Barstool. A lot of women don't believe that blue balls are real.
Yes, that's so
Why?
annoying.
Dude, they are real.
I
You guys,
I don't know. I saw one of your TikToks where a girl was like, "Oh, I don't think blue balls are made up by men." It's like, "Oh yeah, periods are made up by women, so they can act like a bitch all day."
No, all right. Here's the thing about like it doesn't happen to everyone because not a lot of people are edged that much to the point where they get blue balls. So some men haven't experienced it.
The
So
first
I've
time
seen-
it happened, I was like, if this continues, I'm gonna have to go. I didn't realize it was blue balls. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have to go to the hospital or something.
It's
Yeah,
so
like,
painful.
severe
But then it went
stomach
away.
pain.
Then it went away. But like if it didn't, I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Even when it goes away, it doesn't even fully go away. It's just kind of like a lot less. Like the only way to get rid of blue balls is like really go work out or something.
Or to get a nut off.
You gotta jerk off. But even then, sometimes if you do it too late,
Let your voice get deeper. You gotta get
Ryan,
your
if
nut
you
off.
do it
It's
too
still-
late,
it's still-
My voice, I noticed that my voice has been like my voice gets high when I emphasize stuff. So when I chime into the conversation, I'll be, oh yeah, and then but like I gotta balance it out a little bit. So I gotta go low, back to my low voice, and
So it's like
you
you're
know,
stroking
back to
my shit.
mid level. So yeah,
get
for the
that
viewers, that's a fun
testosterone back
fact,
in
yeah.
there.
It's that
Yeah, right.
creatine.
That's
It's
how I
that,
balance
it's
it
that
out, yeah.
creatine, bro.
That's what happens when we go through puberty, guys.
But I think it's safe to say
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt was the guy. Oh, how
He
about you,
was.
Ryan? You didn't say no one,
Dude,
right?
you guys honestly have convinced me. I was going
He
to
a cool
say
dude, bro.
I was probably gonna go along like Abraham Lincoln. You know,
He's a good choice.
He a
though.
sturdy guy too.
6'6".
He could ball.
Never lost
He
a
could ball.
wrestling match.
Civil War.
Wait,
yeah.
Lincoln wrestled?
Yeah, bro. He
He
was
did
a
wrestle.
notorious wrestler.
Oh
That
yeah,
nigga like fought everybody in his town. He was undefeated.
but he was 6'6". I thought
Yes,
he was 6'4".
No, he's 6'6", bro. That nigga's huge.
Damn, he could have.
That's oddly tall. That's like weirdly tall. Like, you're not
Yeah,
human
bro.
tall, especially for back then, bro. Like there was tall people were
Washington
just
was like 6'3", and that's the time when everybody was 5'3".
Yeah.
High key.
That's probably why he fucking was like the general. That's because he's fucking tall. It's like you're tall.
Yeah, they
You
just
can
picked
lead
the
us.
most alpha guy out there.
Yeah.
He wasn't tall.
That's kind of how America goes. Like they pick what they perceive as the most alpha guy. So like,
I did read somewhere that we vote based on height. Like sometimes it's just because he's taller. Like all the presidents have been tall. There hasn't been a single short president
Yes,
'Cause
there
I-
has.
because of
has-
that. There
I think
hasn't.
Nixon was short.
Andrew Jackson was definitely not tall,
I mean, also Washington was short.
but he might have been
Washington
tall
wasn't
for the time though. Washington was 6'3".
Yeah, also the older presidents were. No, he wasn't. He was like 5'3". Short. I remember seeing elementary
Washington,
school.
no, Washington was abnormally tall.
Look that shit
I'm
up. Fact
telling
check.
you.
Fact check.
I can almost guarantee.
Yeah,
Yo.
Washington had to
6'8",
be like
what?
6'3".
Okay, not. James Madison was 5'4".
Yo, I remember someone had Washington's 40 time. They were like Washington ran a.
George
a
Washington
4
is 6'2" right
Damn.
here. It says Abe Lincoln 6'4", but I heard he was 6'6".
He's still tall as hell. Listen, bro.
I told you he was-
He's
He's
like
still
them
tall.
damn NBA heights.
No, because they were like Abe Lincoln could be starting point, and that's like point guards are usually like a 6'6" point guard. That doesn't.
The shortest
yeah.
president is James Madison at 5'4".
Bitch ass nigga.
Shorty.
His
bro.
last name is Madison.
And then Benjamin
bitch.
Harrison. I don't even know who that is. 5'6".
It's crazy that half of the presidents who served for this are actually relevant as fuck.
Yeah, around like between like the 18th and 19th century, that period.
I think they're just irrelevant because we just didn't live
I was about
in their
to say,
times.
No, but even historians would tell you it doesn't like what's that? James Buchanan. They do not teach about James Buchanan because that nigga did nothing. They have like a lot of them like
Tell me one thing about
Garfield.
James K.
A lot of
Polk.
them have James K. Polk actually with the mullet. That nigga was actually very successful in his time. James K. Polk. William Harrison. He was pretty useless, but he
The
also
tallest
died
president
off.
was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Then Lyndon B. Johnson. Then Trump.
Trump was like 6'3", right?
He's
He tall.
6'3".
He was sturdyable.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 6'3", but he's also like 300 pounds.
How tall was
He's got an
Obama?
ass. He's got
Obama
cake.
was 6'1", right?
He's 6'2".
6'2". Okay.
But here's the thing: I don't count anyone who's tall but also out of shape because then you wasted your height. Also,
Wasted your.
So Trump.
that's what I'm saying. It's like if you're gonna be tall, I guess you could also be fat, but why? You know what I mean?
Are there any
Like,
pictures of young Trump? Like Trump
Yeah.
is like a teenager?
They definitely
yeah,
do.
he's looked the same his entire life.
Literally.
He just looks like his son,
Yeah.
like his
Oh, yeah?
youngest son, I'd say. Or actually, yeah, he looks the most like his youngest
He
son.
doesn't look like his
Donald
dad.
Trump
I don't know
Jr.
if you've seen his dad. He doesn't look nothing like his dad. His
Yeah,
dad looks
I've never
fucking
seen
creepy.
The whole Trump family just looks like a bunch of inbreeds.
They look like they remind me of like the family from like Get Out. I feel like almost.
They look like the product of cousin fucking. Jesus. Got to keep the money in the family.
Well, I mean, you heard what he said about his daughter. We won't get too into that.
Yeah.
We have sex with our siblings is because we have the strongest genes that ever exist. Because in my blood, it's not DNA, it's USA.
Damn right.
You can't lie. Trump had some very memorable quotes.
Bro, the fact...
Trump probably had the most memorable.
No, he definitely
quotes.
had memorable quotes, but that wasn't one of them. The fact that got the applause that it did made me lose all faith in this country. Because his best quote is, I can stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and not lose any voters. That right there was a bar. He spit on that one. I won't lie.
Bro,
But the DNA USA one, that was whack. That was ass. Get that shit the fuck out of here. I could have came up with that.
yeah, he was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, even with his nicknames and stuff, Pocahontas,
Sleepy Joe.
Rocket
Sleepy Joe.
Man, Sleepy Joe.
Crooked Hillary.
He was a funny man.
know,
I'm
Trump
not-
was
I forgot about Rocket Man. That was a funny one. Rocket Man.
Remember called Fifi?
They went too crazy on that. It was like he tweeted that,
He
right?
tweeted like 100 tweets a day, bro. This nigga was rapid fire. Just tweet.
Remember him and Kanye like were like debating
They were
together. They were like
buddies.
talking to each other. And
He doesn't run his own Twitter though, because this nigga was tweeting mid-campaign speech.
Yeah.
So they just say things that they think he would say. Like that's really weird that we found that out. That this nigga doesn't tweet his own tweets. Like he has a whole tweeting team that just tweets things that it sound like he would say.
They probably like have him approve it.
Yeah, I didn't know that was his personal. I know for like the POTUS account, like the president of the United States, like they obviously have like people who run that. But I thought for his like Donald J. Trump, like the real Donald Trump before he got banned, I thought that was actually him.
Isn't he being brought back?
He might.
I thought he was. I thought he was back.
That's the funniest shit. I'm sorry, that's still the funniest thing. The president got banned off of Twitter. How the fuck? I still can't believe that Donald Trump, a man with quite literally no political experience, a man who used to be a Democrat, a man who said he would run as a Republican because they're dumber and it'd be easier to get their votes, quoted saying that on video, was the president.
He just knows how to work with people. That's
And
his thing.
10,000 votes, over 10,000 votes went to D's nuts and Harambe.
Yeah.
I'll never
That's
forget
the part
that.
I'm most. And Kanye. Remember Kanye?
Kanye ran technically.
Kanye got less votes than These Nuts and Harambe though. Don't forget that part. He got less votes than both of them.
These nuts wasn't even like of age to run for president.
I
and he still
couldn't.
got
But
those.
here's the thing though. I couldn't believe this. Is what here's partial reason because like I don't listen. You know, there's like YouTube prank channels like Nelk, and like Nelk is funny at times, but a lot of those like they're like even like Jadion and all them niggas will go up to people like, oh yeah, like actually like I just love stealing. They'll go up to cops like, yeah, we came here just to steal from Walmart, and let's say it to the cops, and it's just like those like genre of like comedy or like those type of dudes piss me off because those are the same guys who voted for Harambe and These Nuts. Like they're just like, yeah, bro, like, let's just do it to be funny, dude. Like wouldn't that be so funny? Like we just went out there and did that, and
Yeah.
like what my issue with that is, like, you niggas can't take shit serious. Like, every aspect of their life is a joke, and it's just like it's like a real fratty thing to do. It's like they can't take nothing's like serious, and that like frustrates me to a new level. How do you guys feel about like those like type of YouTube channels?
Nelk is something I feel like every boy has to grow out of. Because I mean, yeah, like you said, it's funny, but it's like, damn, like they're getting old. They're almost they gotta, some of them gotta be in their 30s by now. They've been doing this shit forever, and they're still going, like pulling up to parties and shit like that. It's like, dude, damn.
Dude, they do the same shit. They go to parties, they fucking drink a fuck ton of alcohol, have sex with hookers.
Yeah. It's just like, damn, when does that get old though?
That's what I'm saying.
Come
Well, I
on.
guess when you're rich, probably never, right?
Yeah.
Because the niggas drive around in Lambos and shit.
Facts.
They live in Miami, Toronto, Calabasas. It probably never gets old, to be honest with you. And they're partying all the time with bad, like...
True. I was about to say, yeah, if I was rich, I can't.
I don't know if I
wouldn't be
would...
doing the
Me,
same shit.
personally, I wouldn't party all the time and have sex with prostitutes. I'd rather just find one person and travel the world and then just do drugs with them. Or even, like, do drugs with, like, a group of friends. But, like, I wouldn't want to just go around just having... Like, I don't know. That's just not me. Like...
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Something's gonna catch up to you at some point. Bro.
Exactly. It's just like, there's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's too much, bro.
Yeah.
And I'd be like to chill a lot. Like, honestly, like, I'd rather just like, there's two things I like to do. I like to chill, or I like to go out, and I like to like, I honestly don't, this is gonna sound, I really don't like parties that much.
I don't either. I was just about to say, I'm not a party guy.
I really don't. I don't like parties unless we're dancing to music that I like. If we're dancing to some, hold on, wait a minute, like we actually getting lit up in that bitch, then I love parties. But if we're like, I don't know, just like doing some bullshit, it's just like, it's not as fun. Or something needs to be happening. Like when I go to parties, I purposely lie to people to get them to do things. Because I want to see,
Wait,
I want to see what
Instigator,
I can.
bro.
Yeah, like really though.
Nah, he's a manipulator.
I am in the
Right, you
middle.
definitely
No,
gotta
I
get
told my
some-
girlfriend about this, that I purposely like to just lie to people at parties because chances are they're never going to see me again
Oh, you were
anyways.
talking about this before.
True.
I don't think on the podcast.
And it's
we
like,
mentioned this before.
what can I get away with all these intoxicated people around me? You know what I mean? Like, I don't be doing nothing creepy.
You
Like,
just
hey,
be like,
take
oh yeah,
up,
I'm
like,
actually, didn't you say you're from like Georgia or something?
I told one girl, we were at this party. I told this girl drunk off her ass. She was dancing in a circle. We were hyping her up. Like, okay, I don't know her name. I would call her Allie for the sake of the story. Go Allie, go Allie.
Okay, I can very much envision an Allie.
LLY type shit. And they're like, I'm like, Allie's like, where are you from? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm from Houston, Texas. My name is Xavier. Yeah, like
Xavier,
I
you
yeah.
went with it. Of
Yeah,
course,
no, I
Xavier.
told her my name was Xavier. I told her from Houston, Texas. Oh yeah, we have the Alamo, and I just started lying my ass because I knew enough about Texas to like
The
make it sound like I was
Alamo,
from
that's
there. That was what I'm saying. I was giving her a real, and she was drunk. I was giving her real generic shit. Like anyone who's really from Texas could have like spotted that out, but she was drunk. And then I don't know. We just got her to do a whole bunch of. We got to do like a split in the middle of the circle. Like you could just like, and we weren't there for that long to convince her like to do more stuff. But I feel like you really can if you take the time. You really can convince them to do anything. I feel my next goal at a party is see if I can convince a drunk white guy to jump through it. Oh, I was close actually. I'll give you guys this story. So this was one of the first college parties I went to. This was beginning of this school year. I went to a Temple party, right? And this was a freshman party, and I was with a bunch of freshmen, but they don't go to freshman parties. They usually hang around like sophomore or junior parties, which is cool. And they're like cool guys. But they were like, all right, this is the first party of the night. Well, after this is asked, we'll go somewhere else. So we go in. It's a freshman party in some apartment. The music being played is literally off of a laptop. They don't have any speakers. They're playing it off the laptop. Niggas cannot hear a goddamn thing. And like we're in a room basically the size of this, and there's just a beer pong table in the middle, and they have like 2 cases of Natty Light, and that's like all the beer they have for the party. And I'm just like, oh yeah, this has got freshman written all over it. And there's one drunk frat guy. I got him to give me like 2 beers for free. I don't think he was in a frat, but he just gave off frat energy. And I was just like, dude, like, what are the odds like you jumped to his table? And he was just like, and he wasn't.
He's like to convince drunk people to
I'm a
do
ball.
stuff.
He was drunk, but he wasn't drunk enough yet to get him to the table. He's like, honestly, man, like we get a game of beer pong going on. Like if I lose, like I might just jump to the table. And I'm just like, bet. And we left before like I can get him drunk enough to convince him. But my goal of the party that night was to get him to jump through a table. So from every party I go to from now on, I will find the biggest white guy I find, and I'll see how many beers.
I'll feed him alcohol
Yeah.
and make him do stupid shit.
How many beers will it take for him to jump through a table? Because you see the videos on Barstool and shit. How many beers does it take to get a drunk?
You gotta document this. Make like a scientific like analysis.
The breeze is nice. You said analysis?
Gotta make like a lab report.
Yeah, do a hypothesis, do a whole scientific study.
The white boy drunk study. I don't know.
The average amount of beers it takes to get a white guy to jump through a foldable table.
from a stranger that they don't know.
Jeff Hardy style, swanton bomb into that bitch.
WBDI.
We should make a pro wrestling league, but for BBWs only. Call it.
Oh damn, that would be tough.
Yeah, we should call it.
All I needed to hear was BBW solution.
We could call it BBWWE.
Did they fight with their asses? Or did he smack them with them?
Yo,
And they all gotta show
a
up.
side
And
hit?
you remember not Rafiki?
Rafiki.
Is it Rafiki? No, Rafiki's nigga from
That's
Lion
the monkey
King.
from Lion King.
Who's the nigga from Who's the Samoan nigga from WWE? The nigga who used to always sit on
The
niggas'
Rock?
faces and shit. No, yeah, he was a fat ass nigga.
Umaga.
Umaga.
Yes. Bro.
No, that's the other one.
Crazy.
No, that's the other one. The Umaga's the nigga who be body slamming niggas. I'm talking about nigga. He was the fat nigga. He used to literally sit on niggas' faces and shit, like with his ass out. He was the Jimmy and Jay Uso's dad or whatever. What's his?
I know who you're
Umaga,
talking. I
bro?
can't remember the name though. It's
wanna
been
get
so
Nigga
long.
said Umaga. No, I know exactly, and I know exactly who
He's
Umaga
Samoan
is.
and he's a fat nigga.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I wanted to say Mark Henry, but that's not right. Is
Oh,
it?
somebody gonna get their
That
ass
nigga-
kicked.
Oh, Mark Henry. Y'all hear that one Mark Henry story? The Undertaker told.
Oh no.
Okay. So Undertaker was telling a story about Mark Henry, right? This nigga Mark, they got stuck in traffic, right? Because this nigga's like car was like parked diagonally, right? And they were in the fucking tour bus, and there was like, there's a room to get by, but not enough room for the tour bus to go through. This nigga Mark Henry gets out the tour bus, picks up the car, and just like pushes it and like moves it over. Like, he just goes.
I think I did hear about
That
that.
pushes
motherfucker
that
is
shit over.
crazy.
Until there's enough room for the tour bus to get through. How the fuck do you lift up a goddamn car?
He's fucking
Like,
strong, bro. Wasn't his title like the strongest?
yeah, that
man in the
nigga's
world or
one of,
something?
yeah, he's one of the strongest niggas ever. That shit is crazy though.
Imagine just hold up, I got this.
Yes.
Yo,
He would've been like,
just
hold
fucked
up,
your,
I got this.
Like in the middle of your story, I might have just fucked it up because I just tested the audio to see if it was
Still recording?
yeah.
Are we still recording?
Is
Probably
it?
not, right?
I see numbers. I see 2309, 2310.
8675. Ooh,
But
wrong
why are they
numbers.
why are they all leveled?
I don't know.
Wait, hold up.
What you mean?
Hello. Oh no, never
What you mean, white boy?
Hello. What you mean, my what?
What
We
you mean, white
good.
boy?
We're back. We're back.
That's a crazy
Welcome
story,
back.
though.
What would you guys say are the top 5 TikTok sounds?
I don't
Bri, you go first.
I can't think of
I
any.
can't think of 5 on the
that's-
spot.
I know why I can't
Do you have any
believe
lines?
that because you two especially spend a fuck ton of time with TikTok. You especially
But-
because you send me 4
I just
memes
send a
a
lot.
day.
I just send a lot of stuff.
You send me 4 memes a day. Ryan, I know, spends a whole lot of time on TikTok. That's where he gets all his anxiety from. Brian, I know you're on social media as a whole.
That is true. This is true.
Mhm.
Get off of a TikTok. I can't tell you how many times I've said, "Hey, guys," how many times have I came in and been like, "Guys, I deleted TikTok. I
Yeah.
don't have any more. You know, my anxiety's getting better." And then I download it the next day, and I'm on it again for like 5 hours.
Because
and then-
all
I
other
know.
social media is boring as hell. TikTok is the only app I can log into and constantly see something new. Whereas Instagram and Twitter, you only see what you're following, really. And I don't. And they do suggested stuff, but a lot of their suggested shit is ass. Like their algorithm isn't as good.
And they're always like a month late on trend. Like you'll see stuff that was trending in like
That's more
January.
Instagram. That's more Instagram than Twitter. I feel like every trend starts on Twitter. Let's be honest.
Oh
Like,
yeah. I don't use Twitter's just a terrible place.
It
I
is
hate
an
to say it.
awful place. It is a lot of niggas lying, a lot of niggas commenting WL ratio, young boy better, mid, and a lot of fucking porn. A ridiculous,
And
an
people with
egregious
the
amount
worst
of
takes
porn.
ever known to man.
Oh yeah, but that's also on TikTok. I'd say on average, TikTok has more worst takes than Twitter does.
Think
Maybe
so?
just because there's more like posts, I guess, on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like niggas,
But I feel like the
feel
ratio,
bold on TikTok.
like
Yeah.
I feel like most people are good on
People be
TikTok. I
shaking
feel
ass
like
on TikTok.
Twitter is more like cesspools of like just
Incels.
yeah.
yeah. I think it's because it's easier to look at the incel cesspool on the outside from Twitter, whereas you can't look at any sort of cesspool from the outside on TikTok without being in
That's
it.
true.
Like, I feel like there's definitely more niche because there's a whole furry community like on TikTok that's fairly prevalent. I would say.
How you know that?
Because it shows up on the live stream. That's the only way you actually get to peek it up.
The live stream shows you the weird. Those live stream ones are always the most cap stuff.
Have you seen the live streams where it's just a fucking guy with strapped the camera on a fucking bird?
No.
With what?
Oh, I think I've seen that. I didn't know those were real. Because
shit's
some
fucking
people can
crazy.
upload videos.
The live streams are one of three things. They're usually porn.
Porn, yeah.
Are you
Like
serious?
a woman reading something
I
while
haven't
like
seen that much porn on TikTok.
It will
fucking
be
behind.
some random nigga just like having a conversation with his chat. I don't know what the fuck could even be in the live stream chats. And number 3
A
is
disabled
yeah,
person.
I know.
disabled people for no. I don't know why that's
Wait,
even on
pause.
there.
When have you seen porn on TikTok? I
Bro,
have
you-
never
You
seen
haven't
only-
seen that?
No, dude. They won't be like full on porn, but it'll be OnlyFans model who have their OnlyFans link in the
okay.
John. And they'll be literally with the ass at the camera, like, oh, hey guys.
No,
oh, no,
I've
no.
seen a bunch. It's like where you only see like their face, but they're clearly getting like fucked or like have
Yeah,
a vibrator
yes,
on or something.
Yes, yes. Oh my, I've seen those too. It'll be their
And
face.
they're like reading something or reading the comments or something.
It will
I mean,
be-
I haven't got that as much recently, but I got that. That happened a bunch like a few months ago.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that used to be all the live streams.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Tim.
Yeah, I don't.
I've seen those live streams. It'll literally be like a woman like on her like hands and just like talking, and you can hear the fucking do in the background, like
Oh my.
clearly like clapping her cheeks. And I'm like, first things first, how are you keeping a straight face like normal conversation, like while getting like your shit drilled in? It's just like, that makes no
Bro,
sense to me.
like Wayne said, whoever is hitting it right.
No cap. Like this is the type of shit.
Allah
I
Akbar.
mean,
This guy's fucking smoking. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's like 11 years old.
Like-
It's like,
Exactly.
it's like just the
Goofy
weirdest,
niggas, yes.
shit on the TikTok lives.
I hate TikTok lives so much. They're so terrible.
That I see it, dude, all the time. It was like some like EDM artist or something, but it's like some
He's so creepy.
Yeah,
What?
I like Instagram lives. Instagram lives are funny.
yeah.
That just is crazy.
People just
This has
talk-
potential.
I always be accidentally hitting Instagram.
This has
lives.
potential.
One time I went on a TikTok
Oh, nice.
live, and it was like a burn victim, and I just stayed for like 1 second,
A burn
and the dude
victim.
had like a viewer on, and the viewer was just roasting him on. It was like, yeah, you're just stealing all these monies because you're like being a burn victim. I'm like, holy shit, bro.
Whoa, what?
What?
That's crazy. Shaming someone for being a burn victim.
But it's like you're just like being a cash
you
cow.
gotta
stealing
be
people's money.
a low life nigga to go like purposely go on live streams to where you can attack niggas, especially burn victims. Like that's crazy. That's a new level of like.
Here's the thing. Niggas who spread that much hate on the internet, you need time to do that. Like,
Exactly.
I don't like you have to spend a lot of time not interacting with other people and not going outside to build any sort of social media following. Like,
Exactly.
and that's why like niggas who like meme account niggas might be the greatest incels to ever exist. Because that means a lot of meme accounts, you ever notice, they have failing grades usually. Usually don't have like a whole lot of friends outside of like their fucking meme
As someone who knows people that run them, yes.
Yeah.
like
They're
Yeah.
usually really funny. Like they'll send you good stuff, but like in terms of that they have nothing else going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
I remember
else.
those memes of like, oh, I run a meme page, like those memes. You've seen this?
it's so, oh, the ones where it's saying in the corner, these guys have no idea I have $50,000 on 50,000 followers on Twitter.
I mean, they sometimes make bank though. Like a lot of them overdo the ads.
Remember?
Some of them make bank, but to get to that level, you have to commit so much time to being a fucking incel.
Remember like before TikTok blew up and there was like the whole like genocide of like the meme pages on like Instagram.
yeah.
Remember when that
It's
happened?
because a lot of them were fucked up, bro. A lot of them would post like just
Gore.
like gore porn. Yeah, like it was really
Fucking
weird.
we ball.
But those were kind of the best ones. Not gonna lie.
Alright.
The gore porn
Just,
meme
like,
pages.
like on anyone that had just like the graphic ones, you just know like they had like the funny memes.
The ones that were honestly, oh, SD card's full on both. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Is it full or is it just stopped? Someone
can
go
you check
check.
them?
Anyways, halftime report. Hopefully that works.
We're talking about meme pages.
Oh yeah,
Running meme pages.
meme pages are weird as fuck, bro. Do you guys remember Dan the Meme Man? The nigga used to do all the sleds and shit.
I know
Sleds?
the name. I don't remember.
Dan the Meme Man. Oh my fucking. All right,
sled?
this is a good transition. Let's get into our try not to laugh challenge, guys. That's why we're here, by the way.
I totally
We brought you guys here for the podcast to listen to our try not to laugh challenge, and let's just get started right now.
Oh,
so
we gotta decide a punishment for the loser because
So
we
how are we
are
gonna
going
keep
to
track?
have a
How are we
loser.
gonna keep track of like who has?
We should have made this a
Yeah,
drinking
it's
game.
gonna be Bryan, by the way.
Bro.
Yeah,
We should have made this a drinking game. Every time you laugh, you have to drink.
that would have made stuff a lot funnier too.
Yeah.
If like, I would have been laughing at anything at that
Okay, I'm
point.
assuming there's nothing in the fridge.
Actually, I might drink tonight. I mean, I will not be drinking.
Yeah.
You'll be drinking a lot
I
of
don't even
water, and
drink.
staying hydrated.
Exactly,
In all
drinking
honesty.
hydrated.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess
don't know what
next
to punish- We'll think of it.
We'll come up with one
Should
maybe.
we like do it later and then we'll record that?
Yeah, but we
I
definitely
guess.
gotta keep track of who laughs the most.
Someone would keep track. The anonymous editor would keep track of who lasts the most. Well, they'll put counters on the
Alright.
sides.
So you want me to pause that and then go up there?
I'm
You
And
don't
a
gotta pause. I mean, you can just keep
All
rolling.
right,
but yeah,
so
definitely
we're gonna do
pause.
halftime report, and when we come back from halftime, we'll have the try not to laugh challenge for you guys.
You
So
can do it alongside.
we'll see you on the other side.
Mama, I'm a criminal.
Hey guys, so we actually took out the try not to laugh challenge because it might have been the most unfunniest thing that anyone has ever seen in human history. That shit was just dog shit. So we're just gonna proceed with the podcast as usual. Sorry. Bye. I will say this, Ryan, you begged us for weeks to do this try not to laugh challenge. We did it. This shit was a colossal failure. How would you like to respond?
Dude, I feel like my compilation was like the only one shown. I thought all of us were making a compilation.
yeah.
He did make a
We showed
compilation.
mine and Tim's.
Yeah.
Right. Did you have clips?
Yeah, in my head.
See, it would have been better. We would have had like what? Fucking, if we all did 3 minutes, we would have 12 minutes
Yeah.
of content.
We had your 3 minutes, which was solid. We had Tim's 3 minutes, which was terrible.
The extra at the end.
We
too.
had
The
my
extra end.
little minute video that I found, which was pretty awful.
And then we had you watching the Boondocks.
Yeah.
We had you-
Yeah, I thought you had clips together. Why you didn't
I
have
did.
clips?
I took the video, and then when I watched it the first time, I was like, okay, this is kind of funny. And then
You should have just found a try not to like a regular.
that's
try
what it
not-
was. It was a try not to laugh challenge.
But that was some fail army shit. That was just like people.
Bro, it had like
hurt.
100-something million views. So I'm like, okay, if this has this many views,
Did you watch
That's
it all
that,
the
that's
way
that
before playing it?
2017 humor.
no.
You know niggas
Yeah,
have changed, bro.
2007.
Have we really?
Also,
Yeah.
fail army is something I watched in like middle school.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing that's changed about our humor is we started adding a dussy to the end of every word. Like, no, I actually hate that ussy has been added. Like, Timothy Chalamet got the Chalamet pussy, and I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? That Finn Wolfhard ussy? No, this is the meme I hate. It's that anything with a hole, niggas will say, "Oh, I'm about to act up. I'm finna act up." You know the little thing from Stranger Things?
It just teleported in my hand.
What's the
I don't know.
Stranger Things thing? The fucking little hole to the upside down. They was like,
the rift or whatever.
"Hear me out." They was like, "You're talking about some hear me out, nigga. I'm not listening. I'm deaf. Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, it's always the hear me out, or the it teleported in my hand.
Teleported me. Just
They're like, where
teleported
can I
me.
buy this? You know, they see something with a hole.
It's the credit card thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm. That is crazy. That meme has been around since like the start of internet memes, and like the joke has been the same, but the phrase has changed. Oh, I want to buy this right now is one of them, or let me get this right now. Hear me out, type shit. It's just like my nigga.
Yeah.
How many times are we gonna keep recycling this whack ass joke?
Bro, everything is the same
recycle-
joke
yeah.
if you think about it.
Especially on TikTok. You know what TikTok joke got played out quick as hell, bro?
What?
What?
The fucking joke that was like, oh, the dick joke. It's like, oh my god, that's so small. Well, actually, I think it's average sized.
Because everyone tries to like use the same joke and make
Mm-hmm.
it like they don't change anything.
Well, that's literally what
why-
TikTok is. It's like using audio and clips and then like
yeah.
duetting and
But
stuff.
let's put your own spin on it.
Exactly.
Like, don't copy and paste someone.
Like directly, and it's like you like that joke once because it's funny the first time. It's even a little funny the second time, and it's like, all right, my nigga, my whole For You page is now them these niggas telling the exact same dick joke.
The jingle blocks last night or whatever, right?
Oh, the send nudes. That was funny. Fuck you guys. That was funny. But send nudes would never not be funny because here's the thing: the send nudes, no, but the send nudes joke is the same as like the Adult Swim joke. It's like it's the same punchline every time, but the setup is different every time. Like I get like it's fine to redo that because sometimes you do it with the snowballs, like I did with the Jenga blocks. Sometimes I do it with like spray paint. They'll find a creative way to write send nudes. But if you're just gonna like just make the same little dick joke, shut the fuck up. That's not funny, nigga.
Oh shit, am I an idiot? Did I breeze over your story that quick to where I didn't see that? Like you had sent nudes. Was that on?
Yeah, I was at this boba tea shop,
Oh, that.
and he had Jenga blocks.
I didn't peep that.
And I spilled the Jenga blocks when we spilled. I put the camera up, and it said "send nudes."
I saw it, but I was like, oh, cool, Jenga. I didn't.
No,
it.
to be fair,
I didn't see it. I didn't peep it.
no.
Wow.
To be fair,
Fake fans.
no. To be fair, I don't really look at people's stories. I only look at niggas I fuck with. Like, if I'm on your private story, I'll look at your private story, or if I fuck with you. But if I don't do want to see things, like
I do
really
find that weird when I'm added to a close, like on Instagram, like a close friend story, but I don't talk to them. Like, why am I here? I feel like I'm an uninvited guest. What am I doing here?
I hate that too. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, mine is kind of like people. Like I made mine in like high school, and I remember like I posted on my story. I'm like, who wants to be on this? And then like a bunch of niggas that I didn't know slid up and oh yeah, like hey, I'll be on it. And then I still have them on it, and I'm like, oh wait, I gotta get rid of like half of these niggas. Like I don't know these people.
Me personally, I would never ask who wants to be on it. It's either you're on it or you're not. Like I think there's 15
Factual.
people on my private story, and they're all niggas. Like I'm on all of theirs too. So it's like
I don't have a private story. I just haven't bothered to put one together because I feel like I
I
don't
don't
know.
even post on Snapchat like that, to be honest.
I was talking about
Tim's just a
Instagram.
real
But yeah.
nigga. Tim just uploads what he wants on that main.
Tim's
story.
gonna upload like once a year, and it's gonna be like a picture of like his dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it is, though, man. You really can only post a picture once a year.
Yeah.
Because why do you as a man have 10 photos on Instagram? Come on, guys. That's for females and shit. What's that one?
Isn't your Instagram just pictures of you right now?
Yeah, but it's only 4 pics. It's only 4 pics. No, I have.
It's only 4.
It's about to be 5 with
I
the
think I
Philly
have
shoot.
3.
Nah, I gotta delete one.
I've all some of the old ones saved. Like I think I have about 10.
Right, you got a picture of you.
Yeah, I have 10 exactly.
But
Yeah.
we got to do
This nigga Tim got all the landscape photos. You know you're not on social media.
Those are
like
old
that.
though. Yeah, because it was 2015
You gotta delete some of those, my boy.
probably.
Get some real. This is how you get the you know what I'm saying, to get a look at your Instagram.
Yeah.
That's what you got to clean it up for the ladies a little bit.
What is the funniest Philadelphia slang,
Philadelphia slang.
in your opinion? I feel like it's gotta be Yamin or dickhead.
I was about to say dickhead.
Think it's a Philly thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Like
Dickhead.
it originated here, dickhead. Or backdoor dickhead. Bro, this nigga, I was at the Platte the other day, and this kid from my high school, he saw me, bro, and he was growing his beard too, and he saw I grow my beard. He's like, oh, I see you got your means, and know what I'm saying, and I was just like, nigga, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Like, that doesn't make no sense. Like, I swear to God, niggas in Atlanta, niggas in Philly will just put words in a sentence together and expect you just know what that shit mean, bro. And it's not slang. You niggas just didn't go to English class. Like, that's what happened.
Same with Baltimore niggas, bro.
Oh, Baltimore
They're the
niggas
worst.
they don't speak English.
You see those videos of like Baltimore slang test?
Shame a Ladoo, like they.
Yeah.
It's like, what you say?
We ain't got no fucking curfew from Baltimore. They don't even say Baltimore right. We say we from Baltimore. Like, they missed the whole middle part of this word.
Gave up halfway.
Yo, shout out Baltimore though.
No, fuck Baltimore. Not shouting out shit. I was at Baltimore earlier this summer, right? I can confidently and wholeheartedly say there is not a goddamn thing to do in Baltimore. That might actually be the trashiest, pointless.
Well, bro, you're from Maryland, right?
No, I'm not from Maryland. I ain't from Maryland.
You definitely have Maryland. Oh, you have Maryland
I'm
license.
not from
for a
Maryland,
minute.
no. No.
Where you from? You from Mexico?
Oh shit.
No racist shit. You told me you were born there. Is that
Yeah.
true? Okay, see. Before y'all start coming out with the pitchforks, this nigga told me on everything I own that they was born. You could.
I did live in Maryland for some time, but
How long? When did you move here?
like since like
Damn.
beginning of high school or so. Something like
Bullshit. Beginning of high school.
that. Yeah.
When did you learn how to speak English?
Are we
Probably when
talking
you were young.
about PA or here?
To
I think we're
America.
talking about moving to
America,
Pennsylvania.
no,
That's how I was
America.
I was like 3.
Oh, that makes sense. I was about to say,
Yeah.
like, nigga, you have no accent. Like, it doesn't even sound like what makes no
I think it's in
sense.
Pennsylvania. I
You
was
should
like,
just
oh,
lie and be like, yeah, I was in Mexico. I was in high school.
Meet your ears as I said. 30 makes more sense. Yeah.
Probably like first year Mount Cool, I moved to the United States.
Mhm.
I'm actually a first generation American.
That's crazy.
The first person to go to college.
Are you?
Yeah.
Damn. How's that feel? How's the pressure's on you, man?
No, I'm not the
And
only
you're a
one.
film major.
No, it's not even because all my cousins are in college now,
Yeah.
and my one cousin's going to Penn State now. So
Hey.
she got
Hey.
that. She got that pressure on her now.
Hey,
Not me.
you want a question, a boy or a girl?
Huh?
You
A girl.
Girl. Not only is she about to get more racist, she's also about to. Never mind.
We could say a lot about Penn State.
Oh, can we? You guys want to hear a fun fact? If you type in PennStateRejects.com,
Yeah.
it redirects you to Pitt.org.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
University
yeah,
of
I
Pitt.
saw that.
That's
That's hilarious.
So that's fucking hilarious, though. But Penn State might actually be one of the trashiest schools to exist. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. They live in a college town. It's a bunch of dickheads. Like, just a bunch of rich white dickheads who just make a bunch of... Here's the thing. With any state school, they're going to say a lot of fucked up shit. But it's just like... They kind of look at you weird as if, like, if you don't rock with it. It's just like, hey, bro, could you stop calling me the M-word with a hard R? Dude, why are you being so sensitive right now?
Yeah,
You're acting like a fucking libtard, dude. Like, we can't even say what we want anymore. I'm not saying you can't say what you want. I'm just asking you to stop calling me the worst racial slur to ever exist for me. that's really all I'm asking.
Why if there's white people watching this, why do you? Well, Tim, because Tim's a nice young gentleman. Why do you
is.
guys want
Get
to
the
say
white
the word so
perspective.
bad?
Yeah, why,
Yeah.
Tim, explain to us why you want to say the N-word so bad.
You gave him another mic.
I
Gave him
waiting
another
for it,
mic.
too. I was like,
Wait, give him the towel. Give him the towel. Where's the towel? We gotta do like a post-game interview.
oh no, I don't want to fuck up this hard drive.
What do you
That's
mean?
my hard drive. I don't give a fuck.
That one's mine.
That one right there. Oh, chill, Tim. One of them was mine. Oh, we don't have the same one.
No, the one's closer
Brian,
to you. That one's mine.
Brian, you actually just did that?
Bro, I don't know how that fucking happened.
You
What-
actually just did that?
Was
You
it
have
not?
to-
Was not latching it the whole time?
Yeah, you can't even pull it out. You have to press the button. How did you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, hold
working?
on.
Is your mic working?
Hello, hello. Yeah,
We gotta take a quick 5 minute.
working.
It is.
it's still working.
Let me make
All you
clear.
have to do is plug it in again.
Here, speak, nigga.
Speak, nigga.
All right. We chilling. Anyways, so Tim, answer the question. Why do white people feel the need to say the N-word? Like, what would, from your
I'm gonna put
perspective
them on the
personally,
spot here.
what was the answer you would give?
Probably because it's so.
All right. So what would this is the shittiest episode we might have ever recorded. We had no plot and fucking nothing. Didn't talk about nothing going on in the world. Just talk about some bullshit. Anyways, back to the interview I had. So Tim, we're here today with Sir Timothy Gagen III. Talk about racism in America. So why do you feel that white people, especially white boys, feel the need to say the N-word? Like, from your perspective, Brian, get off your phone.
I mean, I guess white people always like get to do stuff, and when they see something that they can't do, it's like they feel kind of left out. I guess, I don't know. That or what Ryan was saying the other day with Elvis. Like, for example, we were talking about the Elvis movie, and Elvis stole all of his identity from like black culture, and so I guess, I don't know. It's white people trying to pretend to be black or something like that.
Let's be honest. White people worship us. We developed everything. We created music. We gave you style. We gave you, bro. We have everything. Is that not? Or am I not? Am I not spitting?
I can name a lot of things we don't have, but keep going with this, Ryan.
Let,
One of them being rights, economic security.
Nah. All right. All right. Hold on. No. More so from like a creative standpoint.
Yeah. Culture. You're talking about culture.
Yes.
And food.
No, actually, we didn't bring the food.
No, you guys.
That was
you
white
guys good
people.
food. I'm just saying you guys got good food.
No,
Well, white people
white
haven't
people.
taken that yet because their shit's still unseasoned.
Not yet.
No, I gotta be honest. White people and black people eat the same food. Oh, the only difference is the seasoning. That really is.
Yeah.
Because soul food,
That
I
makes a
hate.
big difference.
I love soul food because it tastes good, but I don't like to call it black food because that's just not black food. That did not come from wherever the fuck I'm from. Black
Southern.
food is
Where are you
African food and Caribbean food. That's black
Oh.
food. That's what I'll count. Everything
Like
else,
sushi.
Yeah.
like sushi, pretty much. Yeah. Anyways, so with that being said, fuck Penn State. Fuck all niggas go to Penn State.
Listen to the new Drake album. Just dropped.
Honestly,
Yeah.
never mind.
Honestly, never mind. Also, that one Penn State kid keeps taking pictures on my girlfriend's ass. Can you please stop, bro?
Yo.
I've asked you multiple times to chill out on that shit.
Yo.
Wait a minute. What?
What up? Wait a minute.
Y'all thought I was finished?
No, I didn't even mean it like
Any
that.
any final remarks before we end this awful episode?
This train wreck.
This is terrible. We talked about nothing.
That sums it up.
You think the incel part got in there?
Yeah,
Yeah, the best part. The
That
best
was
part
right
got
off
cut. The best part got cut
I'm
off.
not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, it really did. The best part really did get cut off. And if that's the case, I will have to shoot all of our fans. And I'm doing a shit. I'm probably gonna cut out. I mean, the anonymous editor might just have to cut out the entire "Try Not to Laugh" section. That was
I was
really
gonna
bad.
say
That was really.
You might
you
just
can't
have
cut
to
out all of it, but we gotta cut out a decent amount. That was so bad.
Yeah, I think like the first, I don't know.
we might just have to, because I don't know if there's enough sustenance from it to even.
I wonder if
include
this is a sign from God. Every time we record this podcast, one thing goes wrong. It's either we have a great episode, nothing gets recorded, or we have a good episode, but the audio is fucked up, or the visuals are fucked up, or we get the audio and visual right, and the episode fucking sucks. Why can't we get all three? What the fuck, guys? Anyways, any final remarks from our host, Tim? Would you like to go first?
I don't know. Only stuff I guess I'll talk about next time.
Dang,
Can't
that's
mention
crazy.
What? Why can't you mention
It's
that?
got confidential stuff, bro.
I don't know. I just would talk about like, probably my trip, but like I don't think we got time for that.
Oh. I mean, we got time for anything, bro. I'm cutting this shit out. It's up to Bryan.
I don't know. What are you gonna talk about?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was cool.
Like, what did you do? You get some ass? Like, did you get some ass on the trip, my nigga?
No, honestly, I was expecting to see like hookers and stuff. I didn't.
Oh, you
I
were
don't-
in Vegas?
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, let's hear about Vegas.
Vegas was like half the trip, maybe a third of the trip, to be honest. We stayed there, but like we mostly did stuff outside of Vegas. But we did go around Vegas a good bit.
So you niggas just went to Nevada?
No, so we went to Vegas and like there's a bunch of like parks nearby, like national parks.
Mm-hmm.
So like we spent like I don't know 2-3 days in Vegas and everything else was in the parks nearby. But when I was in Vegas, I was expecting to see like actual like GTA hookers pretty much, just like on the roads.
You thought as soon as night hit, they'd come out.
Pretty
They
much,
spawn.
pretty much.
They start walking around in their lingerie.
I mean, there were women dressed up like that, but they'd have like the wings shit on. They're like, oh, they ask for a picture, and they like charge you for the picture. I mean, maybe if you asked to fuck, they probably would. But like,
Oh, come on, you know GTA standards. You need a whip.
yeah, you need the
You
car.
can't-
You
you
need
can't
a
have a
honk.
motor-
You need a
yeah.
And it
honk.
can't be a convertible.
Yeah, or a motorcycle. Anything.
Yeah.
You gotta have that. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go somewhere
You
quiet.
know, Tim. You know this.
But Vegas was pretty cool. We stayed in it. The first night we got there was kind of awful because we got there at like 3:00 our time, so it was just no sleep. And then like the baggage wouldn't come through. We were waiting like 2 hours to get our baggage, and then that took fucking forever. And then we got to this hotel. Initially, the woman like didn't speak any English, and she's like, "Oh, you actually didn't buy this hotel, but we did." But we just had to clarify because she didn't understand. And then when we got there, it was like the shittiest hotel ever. I had to sleep on a sofa mattress, and it was like the most uncomfortable sofa mattress I've ever slept on. And it was also gross. It was a gross
The
hotel.
trenches.
But then the next day,
really made it up the.
but then after that night, we went to Hilton, which
Going
was
back
super
to
nice.
it,
They had like a rooftop pool that we hung out at, and we got a bar. I'd get something and be like, "Oh yeah, it's on my dad's bill." So that was pretty cool. I got like a daiquiri and then like a pina colada.
Did you get fucked up?
No.
Do your parents let you drink?
Yo, man.
I mean,
Yo,
I don't drink.
We should honestly interview Tim. I think this would be a better episode. I want to know about this nigga's life for real.
I mean, I feel like they wouldn't be against it, but I just don't do it
I feel that.
because like I don't know how they'd react. So I just like don't. I mean, once I turn 21, I will.
Don't
But
incriminate your
I
parents.
don't want to like. I don't know. I don't think they'd be upset by it at all, or because they'll like give me like drinks every now and then, but like, I don't like openly like drink in front of them or try to.
I need to meet your dad. I gotta see what type of guy he is.
You'll meet him.
Just let
You'll meet
anybody
him.
in here.
If you had to use a movie character to describe your father,
My father?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a comedy.
We talking like Ryan
Is your dad
Gosling or-
very macho? Is he very chill?
He's like a chill guy,
Trying to think.
Really into outdoors?
Are we talking like Adam
Um,
Sandler chill?
something like that.
All right.
Really, Adam Sandler?
Not Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler is very exaggerated.
Kevin James.
I don't
You're
know.
naming every fat comedian.
I'm naming white guys that are
No, you're
funny.
naming the cast of
am.
Grown Ups.
I definitely
Yeah.
am. Rob Schneider. Dave
I don't
Spade.
know. I feel like he'd be like a comedic support just in the background. Just like he
Chris
did.
Pratt then. All right.
Okay, sure, Chris Pratt.
Chris
I don't know.
Pratt.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd cast him as. I'm not good with that. Like we've been through this before. We're not casting agents.
I am.
He's a chill guy, but he's funny.
Okay.
But Yeah, Vegas is fun. Besides that, I went to this like gun range.
Hey,
Cause in
what
Vegas,
you shoot?
I don't.
Shooting guns in Vegas? Not. Yo, fuck.
Hold up.
That's so bad.
Hold
That's
up.
actually
Hold
bad.
up.
That was
Wait
terrible.
Wait a minute.
Gotta cut that
Fuck,
one.
that is actually so bad.
That's pretty bad.
Our anonymous editor will take care of it.
Holy fuck.
Anonymous editor, save him, please.
That almost that might be a cancel. Holy fuck.
That's what you might gotta cut out.
Yeah, that one. I'm sorry.
Extra
I don't know why the fuck I just said that. I was just like, that one's
He saw the opportunity and took it.
Yeah, that was not an opportunity I should have
I forgot where we were for a second. He's over here interviewing this nigga.
He forgot the cameras were on.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Um,
I'm Kevin Hart. Praise Allah. Assalamu alaikum. I'll see y'all. Good night.
Allahu Akbar.
Comedy.
The place is really cool. I can show you pictures later. Actually, I have the pictures on my phone. But it was a really cool place because it was like part museum and it had a bunch of like old fucking tanks and shit. They had like a big selection, and if you wanted, you can do shit like drive a tank and crush a car in the tank.
That's pretty fucking.
But that
cool.
costs like $2,000. Or you can go. You can.
I'd pay $1,000.
You can literally go in a helicopter and shoot guns out of the helicopter.
Okay.
Or like go in the desert and use a flamethrower or shoot.
This is a
shoot
conservative's
artillery.
wet
I was
dream.
about to say that
Dude.
is not some shit that I'm like, oh yes,
No,
yes.
no, you wouldn't want to drive with someone with a tank or shoot shit out of a
Not for
helicopter.
2K.
I would. That's
I mean, I
fucking
didn't do
cool.
that stuff. 'Cause that stuff was like over 1,000.
That's fucking.
But
cool,
that's something you
bro.
do for like a bachelor party where you just like fucking like drive a tank.
You don't
and
want to run over.
Here's what I would do.
Like there, this is like the. Oh wait, no, I just passed it.
Shit.
It's I guess it's not on here. I guess it's on my phone, but it's like the gun range, and it's like me shooting the guns and shit.
What was your favorite gun to shoot?
So
Tim?
I shot. It's a really cool gun range because they had like all historical guns. So I shot all World War II guns.
Oh, you was with that Gusenberg sweeper.
So I shot mostly Nazi weapons, to be honest.
Mostly Nazi weapons.
I shot.
Yeah, this nigga got an RPG.
Yeah, you can shoot an RPG there. I shot a Luger, an MP40, if you guys know what these guns are.
No.
What is he?
A Car 98. Oh, you're going past it. And
don't know
M1
the-
M1 Garand and an STG.
Oh, an M1 Garand. I did it.
They're all World War II guns. They're all German except for the M1 Garand.
Yeah. I don't know much about
Those are
guns
not videos,
because
though.
I have a healthy relationship with my friends.
Oh no, look at that, for instance. That's M1 Garand. Which was a fun experience. My whole shoulder and chest area was bruised after that for like 5 days.
Yeah, that kickback.
That one hit the hardest.
Yo, sometimes I wish I had a gun because
I'm gonna get a gun.
I want to get a gun license, but I don't want to shoot a nigga, right? But think about it like this, right? Ryan, you got a gun, right? And
You have a gun?
No, I'm giving him a scenario.
Oh.
You got a gun, right? And you're at a party. Why not just air that bitch out for the one time?
On your birthday. Pour a bottle of Hennessy too.
A lot of reasons why you shouldn't probably do that.
Like, if I had a gun, I would grow out dreads in front of my face.
What?
I would only wear black Nike hoodies. And I would just air out
Forces?
parties. Yeah, black forces for sure.
Oh, the shiesty? Is that what they call
Nah,
it?
if you got because the dreads acts as a shiesty
Oh,
mask because
true,
they hang
true,
in front of
true.
your face.
That's-
So you don't even need the shiesty mask.
Cut the top of the.
Because you've never seen. Have you ever seen a nigga with dreads wear a poo shiesty mask? Not
No.
once in your life. It's because niggas with dreads don't give a fuck about their life. They're killers.
True.
They're murderers. Thugs.
So
No,
you're saying if you got
You sound like
dreads,
Gus.
no, not dreads. It's the dreads in front. If you let the dreads, if they come past your shoulders and you let your dreads hang in front of your face, no headband, no ponytail, no nothing, that nigga right there is a killer.
True. I think the mid-level dreads are like more so like early Chief Keef.
Mid-level dreads are for Travis Scott niggas. Like niggas who wear graphic tees
Nah,
and
but-
fucking listen to Playboy Cardi.
That's like the skinny. That's like more so braids though.
They
I'm
wear the
talking like
dreads, too.
early Chief Keef dreads.
But what does Chief Keef's dreads look like now, though?
Yeah, true. He's got
He's
him.
a killer.
But he's not a dangerous nigga anymore.
He's 100% dangerous nigga.
Chief Keef, don't kill me.
That's what I'm saying. He's 100% dangerous
Nah,
nigga.
he was really like in the mix when he was like
Because he
fucking
was in the
16
middle.
and shit.
Because he was in the middle of his, that nigga wanted to become a killer. He was only 16. You gotta start somewhere with the dreads.
Yeah,
You don't just come out the womb with the dreads.
facts. But I don't know. There's just something like I don't know. There's something a lot more intimidating with that look rather than like the all the way down. Because at that point, I could start thinking of like, oh, you got like J. Cole who does that too. You got
No, J. Cole has freeform dreads. Well, not anymore. I think he did a retwist, but his don't go in front of his face.
I think he's buzzed right
like,
now.
J. Cole?
I'm pretty sure.
He did not buzz his hair. The whole universe would be talking about it if he buzzed his hair.
I saw an interview with him with buzzed hair.
Must have been early.
Yeah,
Early
I
J.
didn't
Cole.
know
he
that
did
was-
have he had a shortcut like in like 2010.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, I mean,
That nigga J. Cole has slowly just been growing his hair over time.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Like it seemed like he came out of nowhere. Like he had
J. Cole
dreads
had
and-
the best bars when he was spitting with the short hair and the goatee. But that short hair goatee look was ugly as fuck. And that's one of my favorite rappers right there.
You talking like real early, like
And we up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That real early. Or fucking, looking at a good thing. I'm hoping I'm gonna see you again.
well, to be honest, it took niggas a long time to get out of like the shortcut wave. Like think about that. That hit in like what, like the late 90s probably, and lasted up until like early 2010s.
It was because black parents hated long hair for the longest.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
something
my
like
dad
that.
would always. I tried to grow a fro when I was younger. My dad would make me chop that shit every time. Like
Yeah.
every time I tried to grow it out.
Yeah,
My
my
mom
dad
used
too.
to take me to the barbershop. I would get the light hustler every time. If those you don't know what a light hustler is, it's basically a bald ass hat. That's the best way I can explain it. It is as close as you can get to being bald while still having hair on every inch of your head. Like,
You had to slap. Like, they used to slap you, didn't they?
nah, they started slapping my neck until I got the high top fade, and that's the main reason why I stopped getting the high top fade. They used to buzz it all the way up here, and niggas would be like, "Damn, I like your cut." That's
Yeah.
a nice ass cut. And I'm like, all right,
I'm
get
guilty
your
of
fuck
doing
out.
that.
Don't you
And
still
then-
kind of have a?
I
Oh
do
no.
It's drop fade now.
Yeah.
Drop fade. I switched it to the drop fade so niggas can't slap my neck no more. I mean, they'll still slap my neck just cause, but it's just
thankfully I've
like,
never had to deal
they
with
don't have
that.
a reason to anymore because
That's
now my
fun.
neck is covered with hair.
It's fun.
Yeah, I couldn't rock the high fade.
Don't.
I had the box and everything too at one
The
point.
box
I don't
is
know
so-
who the fuck let me walk around like that. Who let me walk around with a box on my head, bro?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, back in high school, I walked around with a box on my head.
I
And
love.
niggas let me walk around
Got the
with
Etika Minecraft look.
Yes.
Niggas not walking around with a box on my head. I'm dead.
It's crazy.
Bro, I at least had the wherewithal to never have a straight flat box top. I'd always try to like curl it up. Or I used to use a sponge back in the day. The sponge was so bad. The sponge actually made my hair look like shit, bro. But like I had to use every way because I did not want that flat box. Because niggas always was calling me Carlton. If I had the flat box, oh my! I would have never had the end of it, bro. I would have never gotten laid. To be honest with you, not
Yeah.
once.
It's funny how like that little twist.
Hair makes a big
changes.
difference.
Yeah.
It really does. It makes a huge difference, which is
Especially for guys.
oh my gosh, bro.
hmm Like white people, I know white people. They started perming their hair now.
Not no more. They over that trend. The whole
Really?
thing, yeah.
See,
It might come back.
Now it's like the long. I feel like the trend now. I feel like it's like the long hair. Should I get that little skater look? Like, I feel like
We're talking for guys or girls.
White boys.
there's two routes.
Like
You
straight
can, when
hair
you're a
boys.
white boy, there's two routes you can go. You can either go the skater route, or you can go
Fresh
just go
cut.
full preppy. Just go full preppy.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's the decision you have to make in your life. Like
Defines you.
Yeah, it really does. You have to say, do I like Wolf of Wall Street, or do I like Cobra Kai?
Not this again.
And once you make that decision in life, you can't go back. So Tim,
Yeah.
since
Why'd
you
your
are the
voice sound like
resident Caucasian on the show,
Yes.
what would you say? Would you say Cobra Kai or Wolf of Wall Street?
What am I?
Yeah.
I'm really not like if there's like a political compass for hair. I feel like I'm kind of like not far in either. I feel like I'm kind of like
That's a great core. If there's like a political compass for hair.
See, I never say anything about politics. Both will call you the N word with a hard R. Don't get it confused. Don't get it
That's when
twisted.
they come together.
Yes. What's the two chicken hands ones? Fucking this guy calling the N word.
I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm like kind of in between on both. Like I'm not really
Political
like super like
compass.
gelled up and like that stuff, but I'm also not like long and like wavy and stuff. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's closer to skater boy if it grows out more.
Yeah, I think you're closer to that.
Listen to your long hair.
But if it's shorter, then whenever I cut it, then it's like the other type.
Have I seen you with the? Yeah, I've seen you with the haircut before.
Yeah, like
I
I remember when we were doing the one skit with you with the magic trick. That's like I remember my hair was a bit longer there.
It definitely was. Me personally,
But I've never really grown it out past that. Really.
what would you say is the worst fashion shit you ever seen a nigga wear? Like, what's like? Would you say is the worst outfit you could put together?
The emoji jumpsuit.
That's bad.
In middle school,
already-
my niggas would rock that. Like,
Wait, people actually had that. I
For
forgot.
me, it's the
It's probably like middle school neon stuff.
that's bad, but I don't think it. No, that is bad. The middle school neon shit. Ooh.
oh yeah. If we're talking personal, I definitely like. And I remember the first day. I don't know if I mentioned
I
this.
remember I had like neon like yellow shoes.
Yeah,
then-
bro, that was the wave. That
Yeah.
was the wave for even like grown people. Like I saw like grown ups wearing that shit. Back
It's
then.
because everyone wanted to be part of an AAU basketball team for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, that was like
Facts.
their desire. I was, oh my god, like that preppy era where like everyone had like the box frame glasses, like the fucking bow tie. It was like it split. You either were like a hipster, you had the bow tie, mustache, and all that shit, or you were like the swag, like you had the backwards hat, the hoodie. Zendaya led the swag era, bro. The deep fried photos. Oh my god, checker print everything, bro. Flannel around the waist, tight ass jeans.
Bro, that was. Oh man, I definitely
Just do
participated in that era.
Just do
I
it.
can't say I didn't.
Ball is life. Just do it. Hustle every day. The Nike shirts. Swag, bro. I would say the worst fit possible.
That you've done.
No, that I've done.
I feel like that's what makes it more interesting.
Oh, that I've done personally. I had a purple zip-up hoodie from Macy's. I was wearing these shoes called Supras,
Oh, super, bro. Oh my god.
and
super
I
hot.
had like baggy jeans, and I think just one of those dumbass like shirts that said like, "I paused my video game to be here." Like, something like one of those type shirts. But that's probably the worst fit I ever
Yeah,
put on. in my
those types of
personal opinion.
shirts.
Yeah, it was a bad job. Bro, how about you?
What's something your parents forced you to wear? Probably. Remember the wheelies? I never had those.
I never had
Heelys
those.
were lit. Heelys were lit. I never had to wear one, but
I
Heelys
wanted
were lit.
them. My mom said no.
You know what was like one of the worst era for like women's fashion? Not the worst era, but every bitch used to wear the boots, the tight
Uggs?
skin tight
The
jeans,
Uggs.
that little like floral long hat and like the long ass cardigan.
The floral
Like,
hat.
not floral hat. It's like that little flower hat,
Cardi B.
like that big ass
Sound
sun
my
hat.
cardigan.
And like that, like
Oh,
they
yeah,
had,
yeah.
they had the. It's like
The
English
live, laugh,
teacher.
love look.
Yeah, the English teacher, fucking the tight ass boots, those little skin tight jeans, and that big ass cardigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they would always wrap around each other whenever they felt offended by something. I can't believe you would just say that to me. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Rachel.
That's the one thing I feel like, even though TikTok has made it so that like there's a lot of copycats, it's also given people a sense of like their own style. I feel like women are dressing a lot different, men are dressing a lot different. Like it's just a lot, like a new wave of stuff. I mean, it's all like throwbacks, kind of. Like
I
people are
think-
still wearing 90s stuff, people are still wearing 80s stuff, but everyone's got like their own style now. I feel like it's not just like a wave of like
Nothing's like super popular.
Yeah.
I agree. I would say there is a thing like there's a lot of there's still things that are very trendy. Even me, I'm wearing a graphic tee right now, but I think graphic tees are great. I kind of fuck with this era fashion right now, heavy. What I think right now is everyone thinks that they're a fashion connoisseur.
Yeah.
And they're like, you should wear your shit like this. First things first, don't tell me how I should wear anything. I'll wear whatever, how I want to wear it, depending on my body type. That's number one. Number two, I feel like men's fashion was in the gutter since 1990s. Like, it has been bad. Like, men's fashion went from 90s to baggy tees, overly baggy pants, to literally t-shirt and pants. Remember, like mid 2000s,
That was terrible.
it was really just t-shirt pants and running
Super
shoes.
bad.
That was
Soldier
Tim's
Boy.
everyday
Soulja
fit.
Boy.
Yeah,
Then-
no, I gotta say, like, I mean,
Oh, and
I
V-necks. Don't forget about V-necks.
yeah. I was gonna say like, cause black men, they would like people dress like Soldier Boy and shit back then, cause he ran that era, like
Yeah.
like mid 2000s, like it was like the real baggy stuff, and then for white people it was the bootcut jeans, and then like one of those tap out shirts or some shit.
Tap out.
And that was just awful. That was awful. I don't know how people walked around like that. I mean, we did it. Like,
I
didn't.
wasn't wearing no baggy t-shirt.
You did
no
it.
baggy.
Oh my
you
God.
Never see me in no
The
black
WWE
like
graphic tees with all the fucking
yeah,
characters.
that's what I was. I mean, luckily we were kids, so we
I
were
had-
able to
I see,
leeway,
I had
but
one
if
of
you were
those.
a grown up in that time and you were wearing some tap out WWE type. Oh man,
And you didn't.
that's not to
goofy as
knock
hell.
anyone, but you know,
Or like a
You
John
know who
Cena
you
shirt.
are.
you could show up.
It was a weird time because the 2007 the only time where you could see niggas wear muscle tight t-shirts and baggy jeans.
Yeah, facts.
Nigga, what do you want? I can't. It doesn't
But,
make
like,
no sense to me.
I don't know what's worse in the early 2000s, either the fashion or the hair. Like, especially for dudes.
I think
like
everything
the
was
spiked
bad.
gel and all that.
I think every aspect. It was his fashion. It was the hair. It was the dumbass little sports goggles, sunglasses.
Oh yeah, the goggles and yeah.
I didn't mind the hair for black men. Just had buzzes.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
buzz-
But
buzz
white,
cut,
dude,
it was
like the
buzz
white
cut.
first.
white haircuts were.
You
pretty
guys
bad
had like
back
the
then.
emo little side bang or the fucking the Chris Angel type haircut.
Yeah, emo is big. Yeah, that's when emo is starting to get big as
It
well.
was
Yeah,
so bad.
even for women, they had like the side part swoop. Like that shit was.
There's a difference between emo
Not
and
it.
goth, though. Goth is attractive.
You would say that.
no,
You would say that.
The other time,
Nah, emo's not.
everyone. No, growing up, you all had like there was either a cartoon or someone. There was some goth girl that was like attractive as a kid.
The golf girl was more
Yeah, the
attractive.
Total
golf
Drama
girl.
Island girl.
Yeah, Gwen.
Yeah.
But the golf girls in real life were not as attractive as were on the jump. But here's what I will say though. I used to be attracted to emo women when I was like in middle school, and that might have been like the most dick I ever smoked in my life. Because like I would think back, like it was also like all like the blue hair, swoop cut, and I'm just like, what was I thinking? They are ugly as shit. But you know what is hot? Grunge. But the grunge fashion, not the grunge aesthetic.
oh,
The grunge fashion is cool, but if you got the whole like
Like
white
the tight
hair,
stuff.
It's
Like the tight stuff.
nah, it's more like the
Like-
graphic tee. It's more the graphic tees and the baggy jeans. I guess that's really
I
it.
like the stocking type stuff.
The stockings are sometimes tight, but sometimes it's too much. Like I don't like all the laces and bootstraps. Like that's too much.
Yeah. See, I associate that with goth. And
Grunge
then
is a bit
grunge.
different.
Grunge is more so like Kurt Cobain style, like real, like just like not doing too much.
Grunge, they don't really wear all that. That's why I say it gets more in like golf. Like grunge is more. They wear like jeans and usually like graphic tee, like Vans or Converse or some shit. Like it's a bit more. It has the element of gothic in it, but it's very very toned down. Like very very much more toned down. I feel like all the other ones, in my opinion.
Solid point.
And with that being
The
said,
history fashion.
I think it's time to wrap this shit up.
Yes, sir.
I would like to apologize to the audience, whoever is watching this.
hi mom.
Whoever's watching this, we don't know
She
who.
doesn't watch it.
This is my mom doesn't watch this shit, and for good reason. I say terrible things on here.
You better hope your job doesn't watch this either.
They don't. Nobody watches
The
this.
biggest joke. God.
Oh yeah, I'll bleep that out anyways.
No,
probably.
I'm more so talking about him saying he'd rock a 7-year-old.
It's a hypothetical.
though.
It's a hypothetical.
No, that was a hype. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. It's more the Vegas show because honestly, what I'm more worried about. But
Just cut it out.
I am. I mean, I will. I'm gonna cut this out. I'll cut it. I'll just delete the episode. This doesn't exist. We just end the podcast. Pretend it never happened.
Do you have anything to say, Ryan?
Oh yeah, no.
I don't have anything to say.
I ain't got shit to. We haven't had shit to say all episode. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the episode. Sometimes movies. We've had a great time here. We hope you guys had a great time as well. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Where can they find us on social media, Ryan?
And you guys, this is a mess up on your part, and I didn't know if you guys wanted me to correct this.
On
but
TikTok? It says
TikTok,
sometimes movies. Yeah, I know.
So sometimes movies on TikTok, and then sometimes movies on Instagram.
Sometimes movies podcast.
Sometimes movies podcast.
And follow us on Sometimes Movies Podcast on YouTube as well.
Add me on
We're on
LinkedIn.
Spotify too. If you
Yeah,
can't
Spotify,
watch
Yeah,
my
this is
Apple
Brian- that's
Music,
just Bryan
SoundCloud.
Jiminez.
Add me on LinkedIn, Bryan Jiminez.
give me some job offers.
Exactly. So, yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you sometime soon.
Yo, yo, yo.
Bye.
Okay, we're recording.
All right. This shit was ass, y'all.